Right then, people, we are back on Star Wars Hunters. Woohoo! I was a little bit worried that this wasn't going to happen, to be honest, because, well, the black screen issues were happening. Yesterday when I jumped onto the game to record, like, the Arena Pass video and stuff like that, no problem. Absolutely fine. Jump on today and I'm having constant black screen issues in the game. And yeah, thankfully I checked the Hunters News Network help channel and it said change to Vulcan. And I was like, okay. So, first of all, live long and prosper. Secondly, game seemed to work. My English doesn't. Game seems to work. So, yeah, we are here. Why is the number 11 not pronounced 121? I don't know. Why is 14 not 40? Well, that would be 44, wouldn't it? 2T2. Yeah, I see your point. Right. Let's go. Gotta say as well, huge shout out to Parallel, because through him I was able to unlock the premium pass in the Arena Pass. So I've now got access to the Darth Maul skins for Reeve, which are just stunning, along with the Inquisitor skins for Imara Vex. Wow. And just anything else in the future of this. So the DT Sentry Droid Sentinel. Wow. The Keller and Beck J3DI. Ooey. The Padme Zayna skin. Ooh. The Starkiller Sith Stalker. I really want to know what this actually is in canon, because we don't actually know. I'm confused. I don't know. That's interesting. Roman. I don't know what's happening there, really. Because Roman was a channel member yesterday from Gifted Memberships. I don't really know what's happened there. If that's a case of Roman, you've become a member yourself, then thank you very much. Much appreciated. Or unless that's the free comment thing that you get. Oh, it says, I think, member for 3 months. I think that's... I don't really know. I'm confused. But welcome anyway. Welcome back to the channel member grind. Much appreciated, my friend. The in-game store, people. Woo-wee. This is a Darth Sidious inspired skin for Reeve. This came out a while ago, like when his red robes in episode 3. It's pretty cool. But his lightsaber, ooh. Or her lightsaber, I should say. But yeah, red robe Palpatine, and then you get the sticker for it, which is pretty neat. So yeah, just wow. Wow. Oh no, it was the stream yesterday I came on here and it worked first time. That's a very nice gun. Well, okay, alright. So because I've got the Arena Pass now, which I'm not going to shut up about, let's do some challenges, shall we? Just 5k damage as a Reeve. Okay. I also want to try and get through some of these. How long have I got for that? Oh, 2 days. 2 days. Okay. Well, let's start off in ranked. I don't know if I want to play ranked just because I'm playing on the PC, so because I'm mouse and keyboard, I'm just terrible on here. I'm like okay on my phone, but yeah. Haven't touched Hunters in ages. Ranked is also mad stinky in my opinion. Fair enough. I haven't played... I didn't really... Before this update, I didn't play Hunters properly for a good 2 months. just because. Well, yeah, I mean, I was streaming it like quite consistently, but then the black screen issue just kept happening, and because I was playing terribly, I just couldn't be bothered to stream it, so I kind of stopped. But now with launch seemingly in sight, I'm very much like, ooh-wee, let's get it. So, yeah. One speed, good to see. You gonna try ranked this season for once? For once? What do you mean? I started playing ranked. I got to Aurodium 3 and then stopped. Again, because of the issues I just explained. So don't be on me like that, my boy. But yeah, I played quite a lot of ranked yesterday with my brother. That went pretty well. Let's try Reeve. Oh. I'm not using the Darth Maul skin. Why am I default skin? Did you hear about Obi-Wan might return? Is that true? It's not necessarily true. Oh, now I'm Darth Maul skin. No, Ewan McGregor has said that he would be keen on returning. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I need to get my buttons in order as well, actually, because they've changed. So this actually might be pretty horrible. Yeah, so my frame rate's not the best on the PC, so that's fun. Ow. Yeah, that's fun. What is your ranks now? Gold? Oh wait, no. That's only for the person that's at least got Kaibon. Wait, what? I don't really know. I'm confused. Stop trying to flex your might on me, though, boy. It's not gonna work. Well, this sensitivity is so high. Jesus Christ. I need to play around with the settings a little bit. Great. Where am I going? This one. On-screen controls editor. Let's do space. Let's do F. No, I want shift to block. Oh no, but it might be just a bit weird. So let's do E to block, F for that. And then no. Q E F space. Okay. What am I doing now? Save changes. There we go. Nice. Yeet. Nice. Oh, you cheeky bugger. There we go. Does this game have PvP? Yeah, it's a multiplayer game only. It's PvP only. This is ranked play against online real players. There are bots in the game, but that's only because it's in soft launch still. So the multiplayer players aren't all high and mighty. Ooh, I just destroyed that guy. Also, can you get private lobbies? No, you can't. Not yet. I mean, you can if you search at the right time, but like if you get like 2 squads of 4 and you search at the same time, you can get a private match, but it's not like officially a private match. Can't remember what button I chose for. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. Revolt is insane now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is good. What did I Is it R? Yeah, R. Okay, I thought it was. Yeah, you will have to forgive me. I'm realistically going to be playing I'm realistically going to be playing pretty terribly because it's a bit jumpy. The sensitivity is really high, and yeah, I'm using a mouse and keyboard on a game that was built for touch controls and controller. I would normally use a controller, but every time I try and connect my controller to BlueStacks, it just never connects, so I just have to put up with mouse and keyboard, which is just crap, so you'll have to forgive me. If you're in Kyber 1 previous season, you started in Gold 3 this season. Okay, no, I'm saying I said I got to Gold 3 last season, so I started in Chromium 3 this season. Dipped frames every now and then as well. Interesting. Yeah, so I might not play ranked at all, to be fair, just because I'll see how this game goes. But yeah, if it's kind of like a similar game to that one, then I'm just gonna play casual for the evening, because I will try and get my controller hooked up. You saw Sammy online at one point. Nice. I mean, I know he went onto the game. Damn it. Right, Sentinel. He went on the game like 15, 20 minutes ago to unlock the arena pass and stuff, I think. So yeah, he's going to be getting back into it for sure. Vava, good to see you. Hope you're doing. How many skins do you own? I don't know how many I own specifically, but it'll be a decent amount. Good. He is going to be playing at 1 speed. Yeah, he's going to be playing. Can you invite Sammy? What time? I mean, I have asked him, but he's got work to do, so he's not going to be playing at the moment. Come on. Is he not sleeping now? It's like 6 AM or something for him. No, Sammy wakes up like 3, 4 AM every morning. Because he works like 4 days a week, but also runs like 4 YouTube channels or 3 channels. So he's just always up and grinding, really. So damn it. Just about to pull out the shield. It is annoying because playing it on PC, like, I am an absolute bot, so it makes me look terrible at the game when I'm not this bad at the game. It's just playing it on PC makes me look completely inept. Get him. Oh, maybe not. I really like that Sentinel's shield can like just recharge like easily. That came out at the wrong time. There you go. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello to her. Yes, fail. Yeah, I mean, I'd be more than happy to have teammates if you guys want to play. I'm probably not going to play ranked, though, just because I'm struggling to play myself right now, so I don't really want to I want to try and actually like do okay. But yeah. How's it going? It's going good. I mean, like I said, I'm playing on PC, so it's not my preferred choice because every time I try and connect a controller, it just never works. And then, yeah. After this game, I will try and connect a controller though, just to see if I can get it sorted. But also, it's like pretty laggy for me. It doesn't necessarily look. I don't think it looks too bad on stream, but yeah. Does your girlfriend play Hunters? No. I mean, it's not even out in the UK officially, so she's not going to go through the hassle of sorting it all out. She's not, like, really a mobile gamer either, though. Like, we'll play Fortnite together and stuff, but, you know, that's about it, really. Get her. Better boys. And that's the game. GG's.
And here are your top stars of the match.
Right. Let me try and connect the controller. It's even in reach, that's the only thing. Does it recognize it? View all devices. DualSense wireless controller. Not connected. I think it's this. Maybe not. Because it sensed it plugged in, it just won't connect, which is weird. It says it's not connected. Let's just remove the device, plug it, and get it back in. When can you download the game? Well, it's not out yet officially. So unless you're in a soft launch country, you can't really. I mean, you can download it, but it's just you have to do it in a weird way. But officially, you can't. Yeah. If you for the UK, you'll have to wait. Hopefully until June 12th. That's when I'm expecting it to launch. Right, give me 2 seconds. Just want to see if I can Bluetooth this instead. PS5 controller to PC. Split the profit. Well, I did say we'd get an update on March 26th, and we bloody did, so you best listen to me, chaps. But in all fairness, my theory was essentially based on... my theory was basically just based off of a theory that I think QuickDraw or OneSpeed had from a month before, so it's, you know... When a DualSense controller with it disconnected and powered off, Next to the D-pad. Oh, hold down the PS button. Yeah, it is that, yeah. Right, Bluetooth. Connecting. I think it's that one. Did you plug the controller into the PC? Yes. But I'm now trying to do it the Bluetooth way instead because it's just not. It's saying it's connected, but it's just not liking it, which I'm not really sure why. Oh, that's from my other controller. That's fine. What about this one? Connected. Ooh. Right. That's good. That's connected. Why have I lost audio for Hunters? That's weird. And then what I want to do is oh, do you come along? Nearly level 24 for Sentinel, that's nice. Right. Connecting PS5 controller to BlueStacks. Settings, preferences. Select preferences, go to game control settings and add. Unless it wants it in here. No, that's definitely not it. That's not working. Maybe you should get an Xbox controller. I would get an Xbox controller if I had an Xbox. Launch BlueStacks. Go to preferences. Well, those settings just aren't there. Maybe it's just still an issue, it's just not being recognised or something. Gamepad detection. I feel like I have seen this somewhere before. Oh, gamepad. Here we go. Yeah. It's just weird. Don't really get it. I don't think BlueStacks likes PS5 controllers, to be honest. Which is a little bit annoying. Because I just don't really want to play with mouse and keyboard. I don't have anything else, so... Mouse and keyboard it is, unfortunately. Could try restarting BlueStacks. Nah, it's not worth it. It's just never worked. I've restarted it countless times and done everything I can. It's just not going to work. I don't think BlueStacks likes PlayStation 5 controllers for some reason. But yeah, we'll just do casual if that's cool, because I don't really want to ruin my ranked experience. I mean, to be fair, playing with you guys, I imagine I'd probably win most games, but then again, because you guys are higher ranked, it might not be so easy, so... Is BlueStacks a scam? No. It is not. It's full of ads and stuff, but it's just a mobile phone emulator. It's the best one out there, I'm pretty sure, so... Yeah, it's not a scam. This is a long search time. There we go. Right. Inquisitor Vex. Let's go. Not loading me in. Am I eating? Same things as yesterday. Cola Millions. Look how good that is. It's not loading in. It's not... Hang on. Not rendering very well, but... It's a great screen. Nice. Oh, that was a bit close. Thank you, Sprocket. Let's look at that Inquisitor rifle as well. I don't know why it's not rendering fully today, but it looks nice. I think Gunmen are better for me being on the PC version for sure. Do you like the UI? Yeah, no, I mean I do. I mean, they actually changed this ever so slightly with this update. I didn't have any issues with it how it was before, but sugar. That just wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to go press F to grapple away, but instead I pressed R, which is my ult. That's fun. Oh, wow, that was clutch. Jesus Christ. Sugar. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, I mean UI is clean. I mean when you're on controller, these buttons come down here as well, so it just makes it even cleaner. So it's good. It feels, it feels Star Warsy, I suppose, which is always good. It's just overall like a great game. Like I'm so excited for it to finally launch, because the thing is that, like I said in my video yesterday, like one of the main reasons why I think that this June 12th day's launch is because, well, firstly, like, the date in the store means something, like, for sure. We know that this is something that Zynga do now. They put ludicrous times on stuff in the shop, which leads up to something. It happened for January 9th, it happened for March 26th, it's going to happen for June 12th. Yeah. And the fact that we know it's going to be something, the fact that we know this is something, regardless of whether it's launch or an update, we know it's going to be something. And as a result of that, oh, that's pretty neat. I like that. That's also nice, that avatar. Rugosa. Well, what's Rugosa? Why do I recognise that? Clone Wars, yeah, I knew it would be Clone Wars. Oh, cool. Rugosa's the planet in Ambush, which is Clone Wars Episode 1, Season 1. That's really cool. Yeah. See, this is one of the things that I love about this game, is even, like, this is just Amara's standard outfit, but like with different sort of colours in places. But yeah, it's called Rugosa Coral Green. Like the fact that they've referenced a planet from the Clone Wars that's in like 1 or 2 episodes is just really cool. It makes me want to buy that just for the sake of it. Yeah, I'd be happy to do matchup. Yeah, we'll do it after this next one. Yeah, sorry. So, the fact that they said, like, in the patch notes, they literally said, "Oh, we'll have more like to players who can't access the game yet, we'll have more information soon." Like, they have never, ever, ever said that before, which means that the fact that we've got this date and the fact that they've said that, those two things add up to me. So that's why I think launch is June 12th. We will just have to wait and see, though. Which means if it is June 12th, can get it on Switch and start streaming it that way. Thank God. Because I'd love to stream it from my phone, but I'm just not sure how. I've tried screen mirroring before, but it I don't think it really worked that well. I couldn't be bothered to, like, pay for it because I knew it would be like short term anyway. So yeah. Are you excited for the Mando movie? Yeah, I mean there's going to be 2 Mando movies at the moment. I assume you're referring to the more recent one that got announced. So yeah, do you have an iPad? I do not. Why no capture card? I mean, I have a capture card, but I don't. I mean, I guess if there's a cable that, because I got an iPhone, so I don't know if that helps your theory, but let's go Groz. That Dirg skin, oh. Game looks so fun. I can't wait to play it with you. I like the character models. Yeah, the character models in this game. This isn't doing it any justice. My game for some reason. But yeah, the game is awesome. The character models are really nice. And yeah, I'll like absolutely when it comes out, I'll be we'll get squads and we'll get people in. Do you have a laptop? I do. I do have a laptop. I have a PC as well. I have it all. Gosh darn it. Ow. Chew back. By Gorg on a stick. I love the like the sponsorship messages like that. It's just fun. Yes. Oh, already? Wow. Guess again around. Do you have OLED Switch? I do not. No, I've just got the standard Switch. It's going to be interesting to see how the game runs on the Switch, though. I've seen so many people be like, oh, it's going to run terribly and all this other stuff, which, I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about the Switch hardware, to be honest, so I can't really comment on that. But, yeah, it will be interesting. I mean, as long as it runs, I'm happy, to be honest. I don't need it to look like, you know, $1 million. If it looks better on the phone than the Switch, but it plays well on the Switch, that's fine by me, to be honest. Because the thing is, I mean, I've had a Switch now for a few years. I just haven't used it enough, really, so I can't. And it was actually gifted to me as well. So I want to make, you know, I want to be able to say that I've been able to make the most of it. And the main reason for me, like, kind of needing / wanting a Switch at the moment really is to be able to play Hunters on it. But I've had to keep waiting for years now on that. But yeah, I do have Pokemon games I need to finish. I got Nintendo Switch Sports, which is really fun, but I've not played that in a while. I have Animal Crossing as well, which I was so hyped to get, but then I just didn't really play that much. So I definitely need to play the Switch more than I do, but yeah, certainly when Hunters comes out, I will be using it all the time. I love how I'm just stood far away from everyone. Not bad. Win 25 matches in a party. Woo. Red Hum. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna have a look at my stickers a sec. Bum. Bum. Look at this. Got so many like cool stickers. Look at all of these ones from the Arena Pass as well. 16, 73, 47, 14, 26, like loads of them. They're pretty cool as well. This sticker in particular is one of my favourite. Are you going to do a room tour? I mean, here's my bed. Here's some merch. That's about it. There's not much else to it. I mean, I've got a PC and stuff there. Desk here, wardrobe there. There's not really much to see. This I want. That can go there. That can go there. This is really cool. This skin, if you've watched Andor, you'll recognise this outfit from Narkina 5, which is really cool. Can I use the... Ah, no you can't. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's this like Babu Frick and Zelen one as well. Oh no, yeah you can use it. There you go. Right, let's go. Matchup clash. I thought it was Scorer's cousin. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Show me your PC. No, please. Give me a sec. Hang on, that's a light. There's the PC. I've got some merch there. There's the PC. It doesn't look like anything exciting, but I got it from work, so for free I should add, so I'm not complaining about how it looks. Oh yeah, this is annoying. So this matchup clash, it just makes you use the default skins for all of the characters, which is really annoying because the skin's awesome. Look like a normal PC. I mean, what else are you going to expect? It's a PC. Yeah, I mean, it is just a normal PC. It doesn't look like much, but it's got it where it counts. If you know, you know. It's like the Millennium Falcon, basically. How I describe it. Get shreked. Woo. There's some health. Damn it. Yeah, I mean, did you upgrade your PC? No, I did not. I got the PC about, I want to say about 6 months ago now. But it's got a 36. It's got a 3060 or a 3070. I think it's a 3060. So it's got a pretty decent. You know, it's a couple years old now, but it's got a decent GPU. It's got like 16 gig of RAM. i7 processor. So yeah, it's like it's got everything I would really need. I'm not a PC gamer, so I don't like need it to be a big swanky PC setup. So there you go. Let's use that ult. Nice. Told you I can get you. Nice. So, I think I said on stream yesterday that I had planned a bunch of videos. And I said I was doing character overview videos for like all of the hunters. Today I wrote all 12 scripts for those character overviews. So, by the end of next week they should all be finished. And I'll start releasing them in sort of mid to late April. They'll all start coming out. Because I got some videos I want to get out first. With the Battlefront Classic Collection still to do. And, yeah. There's a couple videos on Classic Collection still, so... Yay! New skin for J3's lightsaber. Thank you very much. Ooh, 1000 Hunter Fame. Do not care. Hunter Fame is one of the most pointless things in this game. For me, that is. Yeah, I couldn't care about it any less. Like, who's my lowest leveled hunter? Char. Char level 8, right? Char is at the very beginning of level 8 for me right now. fame grants. Let's look at Char. Let's spend all my fame on Char. So I've got 140,000 fame at the moment. 143,850 you can see there. For 120,000 fame, I can get Char from level 8 to max level. So I could do that, just spend it all, level him up, done, easy peasy. So I could do that, or I could just grind him, play as him and actually have a rewarding experience. You know? Like, it seems pretty obvious to me what you should do, but that's just me. I mean, I appreciate some people don't necessarily have the full time to be able to grind a character for, you know, 2 months just to get them to level 25 or whatever, but yeah, fame grants for me are just... yeah, pointless. I wish you could trade fame grants for coins. Honestly. I'd be like, even if it was just like 100k fame for like 1,000 credits, I'd take that. I literally do not care about Hunter fame at all. So, yeah. So I'd be more than happy to see that go. Just trade him in for credits or something. I do quite like Diego here because his rate of fire is obviously increased as few of you will know. But then if you aim down sight, it slows down and increases damage, which I just think is pretty neat. Ooh. Nice saviour. So if you're up close like this, it's just, you know, have a fast rate of fire, makes sense. But then if you're in situations like this, woo, there you go. Perfect use. Just do that. ADS, higher damage. Booms. Vandal Rail Yard is great. This map is awesome. Yeah, the level, like, honestly, I'd love to go to Brighton and Austin, where their offices, where Boss Alien's offices are based, and just like, I'd love to talk to I'd love to interview like the devs. Honestly. There's so many, I just have so many questions. Damn it. Because, you know, I'd love to just see the overall process of them taking a place like Vandal from solo and turning that into a fully fledged, like, swanky map. Oh, boys. Super. Yeah, I'd love to see what their like process is from taking a place like Vandal and turning that into a map. I mean, I assume it's just, you know, a bunch of references and, you know, just that kind of thing. But I just think it would be so cool to, like, see what they do. But also, like, what was the decision behind Vandal over something else? Ow. You know. But yeah, and also it's just like, you know, how do you... Another question I have is, like, how do they decide what skins they're gonna sort of add? You know, do they just have this fat catalogue and they're like, okay, yeah, well, we're gonna go for like prequel themes this season. You know? I don't know. There'll obviously be a lot more to it, but I want to pick their brains. But I also just would love to see... I'd love to see an art book for this game as well. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, come on, you're on one hit. Damn it. Oh. Yes. Oh, it's too late. Do you play Zynga games? I mean, the answer to that is surely quite obvious if I'm playing Hunters. Other than Hunters, then no. Is Heyday Zynga? Oh no, that's Supercell. No, I pretty much never really play Zynga games until Hunters. My mum used to play, like, because Zynga used to be like on all the Facebook games and stuff like that. They used to make all of them, so my mum played them quite a lot. So I've known about Zynga for, you know, a very long time. That's what I'm trying to do. I can't wait till next week, honestly. When the shop resets, like when these two get reset, this gets reset. There's a few that get reset next week, which I'm just... Oh, all of these as well. I can't wait to see these change. Because, like, these are cool. And, like, this in particular. I could buy this right now. Oh. Do I, though? What if something else comes in? But look at it. And I just got the Inquisitor skin. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Oh no, but then there's this skin for Groz. God, this is the best skin for Groz by far. Oh man. This game, like, the cosmetics are genuinely so good in this game. Like, I'd want to just walk into Boss Aid and just be like, thank you. Do it. I'll give it some thought, because, like, the skins for Groz, like, you know, these ones are all, like, pretty basic, you know. Shadowlands Champion. I like this Shadowlands Champion one purely because it mentions Shadowlands, and also it's just really cool, like the mossy green, like, color. It's cool. This one's kind of cool because it's a little bit like Luke Episode 4 Celebration jacket. This is really cool because it's like Wookiee General, like, Chieftain battle armor. I'm a big fan of this from, like, a very specific, like, Star Wars fan sort of, you know, oh, I want to see really specific things in the game that, like, accurate to Star Wars lore. Like, that, this is one of the reasons why I love that skin so much. This one's really cool anyway, just because it's, like, you know, it just looks neat. This one, again, big fan. The Shio Defender. The Shadowlands were mentioned in Jedi Fallen Order. Yes, you do sort of go through the Shadowlands and things to get to the top of the tree where the Shio bird is. Shio Defender. This outfit is basically like the armor worn by, I guess, like a sacred Wookiee guardian of the Shio bird. You can see, like, the Shio bird, like, head inspiration on the helmet there and stuff like that. So I'm a big fan of this outfit for that reason. Can you please show me Mandalorian? Arantau isn't actually in the game yet, so the characters so far are Reeve, who is a Sith character. Diego is a Mira Luca, like, sharpshooter. Amara Vex is a bounty hunter. J3DI is a droid who's programmed to think he's a Jedi. Utuni are two Jawas, like, stood on each other. Scorer is a Rhodian, like, medic. Sprocket is a Mon Calamari like tech genius. Zaina is a rebel like veteran. I'm gonna change my Zaina skin because I've not changed it in a while. I can't wait to get this Zaina skin, man. It looks so good. Rebel officer. We'll go with that. And then you've got Char, who's a Trandoshan like trapper and hunter. Groz the Wookiee. Sentinel's a stormtrooper. I'll change him now because I've not changed him for a while. Oh, I cannot wait to get that. Oof. There's quite a few like interesting like stormtrooper skins here because you've got like the proper like incinerator, mortar trooper, so like, you know, true to canon ones, and then you've got things like holdout trooper, Aquanova trooper, like burnt orange armor, marine trooper. Like this is a marine trooper, so it's like, where the hell would these ever be used? I'm curious, but it's one of those things that I think, you know, they could have actually been used in Star Wars somewhere, which is quite cool. Then you have this, which is like a skin based off of Werner Herzog's character in The Mandalorian. You know, they went to seize the baby. You can see the medallion there and like the sort of cloak, but then it's like a range trooper sort of thing. And then, ooh, wow. Oh, and then you have Slingshot, who's a droidica piloted by an Ugnaught, which is really cool. I need to change. Easily the best skin for Dizzy right now. A freaking Scout Trooper design for an Ugnaught. Never thought I'd see that happen. Very glad I did. This is one of my favourite skins for him as well. Tatooine Dream. It's like a pod racer. It's very nice. Oh, but there is this new one actually. Let me use that for the ranked. Sorry. Right. Thanks for waiting, chaps. Let's get into a game. You know when water's the right temperature and you're like, hoo boy, and you just want to down it? Yeah. That. Oh, right. I kind of want to eat something, but I don't really have anything like good to eat. Don't like warm water. Yeah, warm water's, when it's like lukewarm, it's a bit like, but when it's like cool and crisp, wow. Especially on like a hot day, no better. There is no better feeling for me than being out on the cricket pitch in like 25-degree heat for 2.5 hours, walking off, sitting down with a nice chill bit of water. Oof. It's good. Oh, Tony! Yeah, cold water's the best for sure. Right, you'll have to forgive me. After this game, I just need to go and sort my cats out and stuff. Go to the kitchen and get some food. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really in at the moment, though. Nothing, like, proper. But I do need to go to the kitchen in a second, so yeah, do forgive me. So I do need to go and do that for a sec. Go help them, buddy. Sprocket's so wholesome. Oh, you Dooney, you beautiful boy. He's pretty though. I'm on them right now. Yeah, no. I'll take that. We're losing A. A is up there. Oh no. Are you ending the stream? No, I'm not going to end the stream. No, I'm just gonna put the BRB screen on after this game, just because I'll be gone for a couple of minutes. I just need to make sure my cats are in and fed. Basically, that's all. Just use the ultimate. The ultimate hunters. Am I right? If you do want to try and play this game early, do join the Ultimate Hunters Discord server. I think there's a link. I'm pretty sure there might be a link in the description of the stream. One Speeding, Galenhura, the two of the creators of it. It's a good place to be. What a game! That was actually fantastic. I died once, I think. Got quite a few kills there. What a game! 10-1. Oh, lovely. Simply lovely. Right, yeah, like I said, I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. I just need to sort the cats out. So I will be back soon. And I'm back. How many cats do you have? I have 2. I have 2 cats. God. I mean, the thing is... Well, this bundle, man, this bundle's good. 1.7k crystals. Jocasta new skin, as in the Jedi Librarian from episode 2. I'm sorry, Master Kenobi. If it's not on the record, it doesn't exist. That lady. And the Jedi Star Tours Steward. The droid, the OG Star Tours droid inspired skin for J3. Plus Star Tours Shuttle sticker and Helpful Steward sticker. Golly! These skins are cool. Sith Devotee. Definitely an interesting one. This almost like when I first saw it, I thought it was maybe like a little bit like Darth Talon inspired. I could be wrong, but it's kind of cool. Sith Spectre though. Wow. You also get this. And then there's this Sith Spec. Reeve genuine. Like, oh, the skins in this game. Like, as a Star Wars fan, you're just like, you're eating up good. Like, so many cool references. You know what's interesting? Everything there is canon. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, the thing to remember, obviously, and I'm sure, you know, Gallagher, you know more than anyone. But, obviously, you know. Well, actually, it kind of plays into that a bit. So, obviously, this game isn't like, Reeve isn't actually an evil Sith Lord, by the way. If you didn't already know that, people, Reeve isn't actually a bad person. Yes, she is Force sensitive. No, she's not an evil Sith. The Sith persona, as I just said, is is a persona. She was given it. It's an act basically. It's a role to play. So it's a little bit WWE like, but matches aren't obviously scripted. But yeah, everything in this game is canon. Like every helmet, every mask. Like, yeah, so it doesn't, you know, Reeve obviously not actually being a Sith. Like, she's not actually, like, gone to this place and, like, done this thing. But these will be, like, Sith, like, you know, these can be, like, Sith artifacts that are, like, found in a collection and stuff, for example. So it's like, yeah. I mean, maybe she, you know, maybe through adopting this persona, she goes out and, like, learns the ways of the Sith a bit more and stuff like that. We don't know that. We know from the book that she's not an evil Sith Lord, but, yeah. It's just one of those things. It's really interesting. But yeah, everything in this game is canon, right? So, everything does exist. Whether that was, like, made for the arena for the purposes of the arena, that's a possibility. Wow. Do you have the book? I do have the book. Yeah, let me get it out. I'll get it out after this game, if I can reach it easily enough. It's in it's in this cupboard here. The book. Where you going? Not there. Oh. Gosh darn, we are close to winning. Oof, we've just landed on that one. Aha. Alright, protect at all costs. The Force favors me always. Right, let me get that book.
And here are your top stars of the match.
It's actually really easy. It was really easy to pick up, actually. This is the Battle for the Arena book. Don't know if Dirge was canon before in Disney. He was, yes. He is in the comics. Let me change scene. This is the Hunter's Battle for the Arena novel. It came out last March. It's really good. I finished it in literally 24 hours. I'm not like the biggest reader. I read Star Wars books, but I don't read very often. But yeah, I literally finished this in 24 hours straight because it was like the only thing I was doing. Because I was just so like I was literally just so keen on the game. Obviously thinking it could be coming out soonish, and how wrong I was. But it like I also wanted to read this like to find any like potential nuggets of information about what could come to the game, because in this book Diego was mentioned. So you get we from this book we knew that Diego was Miraluka, which is this species. Like they're born without eyes and stuff like that, which is really cool. And they're like kind of force sensitive, and that's how they see. In fact, like you can't even see Diego because I'm in the way. Was my last one. Thanks for the game. Cool. No Rose Torgal and One Speed. Appreciate you joining me today. Have a good rest of your evening. So yeah, Diego here is a Miraluka. We found that out from this book. We knew Diego existed before because of a tagline in a Cosmeticon Groz, but we didn't know anything about him. The book also revealed Char being a so we then learnt about Char and how he was a Trandoshan. So then 6 months later, he comes to the game, and 3 months after this book, Diego came to the game. The book also introduced to us Tuya, who is a blue Twi'lek, and she also has like a droid called TU8 alongside her. So I think she's probably going to be a support character of sorts. But yeah, it's a really interesting book. If you want to understand more about like the backstory and the way Hunters actually works as an in-game canon like event, 100% worth getting. The book mostly focuses around Reeve, but yeah, it's really good. If you like the game, you'll definitely be interested in that, I think. So let me change my. This avatar as well is really cool. Light versus Dark. Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan from episode 4. I'm gonna use Darth Reeve now for a little bit. Let's do another matchup clash. Whoa. But yeah, this game genuinely is one of my favorite like Star Wars games, to be honest. I mean, I think it helps that it's modern, but I just think it's such an interesting like take on things. Like it's really like it's really refreshing to play a Star Wars game that you're not just playing as your typical Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Leia. Like, as much as I love Battlefront for, you know, essentially allowing us to take part in these crazy big battles and stuff, like, I do find it really refreshing being able to play in, like, an actual, like, canon thing that's not, you know, your typical characters. Because, you know, it just allows you to, you know, they've got, like, a really interesting take on things, and, you know, I think there's a lot more, like, creative, like, exploration that's able to take place as a result. And I think that's, you know, that's really reflected in the cosmetics as well. Like, it's in the character, you can sort of see that freedom in the character design, but also just, yeah, in the cosmetics as well. Like, it's just crazy. But I'll go over a bunch of cosmetic references as well after this game for a little bit, because it's just really cool. That good Reeve? Yeah, it's good Reeve. I just seriously can't wait for this game to actually release finally. Like, it was announced over 3 years ago now. It soft launched about 2.5 nearly. Like, it really is about time it came out. I just hope because, you know, they say they'll sort of tell us soon. I'm just really hoping that that soon is literally like, you know, sort of sometime in April. I mean, if it was next week, that would be a dream. If it was the week after, if it was like next week or the week after, that would be perfect for me. If it was the week after that, less so. But, yeah. Sometime in April, if not, I think May 4th at the latest is when they'll probably like announce it officially. That was a good game.
And here are your top stars of the match.
I think it was against all bots though. Oh no, there were 2 real players on the other side. Just a good game. Win 5 matches as Amara Vex. Lovely. Level 21 for Amara. Sweet. That skin's tempting me again. Ooh. Take apart new Reeve sticker. That's a good. And nice. That's part 1 of Unrelenting Bounty Hunter. So yeah, it's really cool because this game obviously has like, there's a lot you can do in this game, to be fair. So you've got daily challenges, which is every day you get 3 new challenges. You've got events, which are limited time events. You know, you just get a bunch of new quests, and you know you get rewards through them. Some are more exciting than others. Like this event, don't really care that much about. This is like the seasonal event, so you then get like a bunch of stuff relating to the season. So you've got the Sith Stalker sticker there, Sand Varactyl sticker, and then like, you know, just some other pretty cool things. I'm interested about that. Oh, that's a Heart Cartel symbol in the middle there. That's cool. So, Scorer, for those who don't know, used to work for the Heart Cartel as a medic, so that's pretty cool. This avatar is really nice. And then, yeah, victory pose and sticker and stuff like that. So, yeah, obviously, limited time events are cool. But then you've got these quest lines, which are like, you know, there's quite a lot of them already. So, ooh. Yes, then. 20k Arena Pass XP. Let's go. Yeah, so like you've got quests, and the good thing with quests is they don't disappear. They are like permanent quests. So there's a quest line for every single hunter, which is almost like a bit of a tutorial quest for them. So this is part 1. So part 1 of Trandoshan Trapper is the Char quest. So I have to get 5k melee damage as Char. And then after that you get like, you get this like chip token thing. So that goes up to there. So you've got 3 quests. And then once you complete those 3 quests, you get the reward. And then you got 4 parts to this. I think the others only have oh no, yeah, so they all have like 4 parts to it basically. Oh no. Scorer only has 3. But at the end of these, like, you get like the Fierce sticker for all of the characters, which is quite cool. But then you've also now got like part 2. So these are like the part 2 quests, which is really interesting. So Sentinel Stories, to get this, you have to complete that Imperial Heavy Gunner quest line, which is really cool. But you can see here, like, there's a TK tree. This is like Sentinel's TK tree per armor, which is really cool. Sprocket Start, this is like Primordial Chair. So I guess you also get the skin for him as well. But yeah, these are really cool actually, because yeah, this one is Sentinel shares some stories from his past, and Sprocket relays how he came to the arena. So it's like background information on the characters, basically, which is really cool. And yeah, I think someone pointed this out before, actually. I think this chair is essentially meant to resemble the Hypernova, which is like the Hut ship. So that looks pretty cool. But yeah. So like with this game, you can obviously just play it now normally and just like do whatever. Or, you know, you play the game and you grind through each hunter and you try and level them up, and you know, you get them to level 25 so that all of their abilities are like the max thing. You also get some cool like cosmetics. So there's quite a lot to grind for all of the hunters, and they take time as well. I've played this game since November 21. They've obviously changed the game up a little bit. I've not played anywhere near as much as some people. Like One Speed and Gale, for example. They've played thousands of games. I've played 960, for example. Which sounds like a lot, but yeah, compared to some, it's nothing. But still, it's a lot of games. It's taken me up to like this point with a lot of characters. Then obviously there's the events. So you come on and you just get the events done, limited time, whatever. But then quests as well. Like, there's so much to grind for. Like, for me to get this first part of part 2 for Amara Vex, deal 15,000 critical damage. So that's literally get 15k damage from headshots. Like, that's a lot of damage. Flex tape. Yeah, so that's a lot of damage. And that's just quest number 1. And you can actually pin quests as well, which is really cool. So yeah, that's literally just quest 1 of 4 for part 2. So there's a lot you can do with this game. And then obviously you've got the cosmetics, which is just wowie. This one's really cool for you, Tooney. The Dewback bundle. So obviously in episode 4, you see the stormtroopers on Tatooine, like chasing after R2 and 3PO, and you see stormtroopers on Dewbacks, and this is essentially what this skin is, which I just think is awesome. Like, it's Tooney like wearing a stormtrooper chest plate and like shoulder pad with like a white, you know, cloak to like resemble the stormtrooper, and then he's standing on his broski here with the long trench coat, which is essentially meant to resemble the actual Dewback itself. You can see I think that's meant to be the Dewback head there, maybe. I'm not sure. But, you know, it looks like a Dewback. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's, like, one part of the head. There's the rest. So, like, it looks like a Dewback, basically, with Stormtrooper on top, which is just so cool. So you've got, like, a lot of content which is, like, really on the nose like that. But then you've also got skins like this, which is the Y-Shock Gladiator. So the Y-Shock spider is the spiders from Kashyyyk in Jedi Fallen Order. So again, there's so many references to Fallen Order in this game, which is a bit mad. And then again, you know, you can kind of see the Y-Shock head and other things. So that's, I guess, a little bit more on the nose. But then there is that Amara Vex skin. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Sentry droids are inferior to stormtroopers in every way but one. They are disposable. Wowie. Let me just make sure that's equipped. That is nice. Events. Claim that one. Where's that? Oh yeah, that's it. There's is it? It's not on this one, is it? No, it's not. Cold Firestorm. Where was that Amara Vex skin that I was like, oh, that's really cool? It was in a bundle somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah, this one. The Rugosa. So yeah, this one's a little bit more like, you know, it's not so on the nose, because yeah, it's called Rugosa Coral Green, But that could just mean nothing, right? But then if you look at it, it's kind of like the colours are somewhat inspired by the planet that you see in the Clone Wars. So it's just little things like that. There's, you know, there's little Easter eggs, sort of things like that. But then there's also a lot of skins which are just super on the nose, like this Endor fortification. This is literally an ATST driver, like integrated into a Mara Vex's armor, which is just sick. So, yeah. Just overall, massive fan of the game in so many ways, honestly. Like, yeah, like I said, from a Star Wars fan perspective, like there's just so much this game has. So I'm just very keen. Like the game's not even out yet, and it's got so many like awesome skins and like there's an interesting story there and stuff. So how sick does that look, though? Jesus Christ. It's not going to be rendered very well, but it looks terrible like this. But it's just, I don't know what it is. Let's put this up to Ultra and see if that makes a difference, but not really. On the phone and in the menus, it looks phenomenal. Well, how do we not take C? What the hell? Surprised they didn't go for B. Come on. Come on. Oh, I just remembered the clocks go forward an hour tonight. Oh, that's rough, man. I have my final shift at a job I've been at for 5 years tomorrow as well, though, so I'm pretty keen. See you later, Reeve. That was too close. Probably should have put my combat shield up a lot sooner, but oh well. Oh, that's a little bit frustrating. Damn. Oh wow, he just got nailed. Damn. That's a bit of a shame. Ooh, don't want to go that way. Hey Roman, good to see you. Welcome back. It's getting late. It is getting late. That's alright. Yep, there we go. It is 20 to 10 at the moment. But it is a Saturday. Here's a one tap. Also taps. Get wrecked. Thank you. Nice. Damn it. Yeah, I'm screwed. Yeah. God damn. That was a bit rough. See you later. Just call the boys in. Where are they shooting? Nice. Good game.
And here are your top
Solid. Right. 9-3. I'm getting better with the PC, to be fair. It's not as bad as I remember it to be, but also I'm just very glad that like, so with the previous update I was having issues where I'd have to restart, like my game would freeze after 3 matches, so I'd have to keep restarting the game, and then I'd get the black screen issue again and stuff like that. So do you put your PlayStation virtually? That doesn't make any sense, I'll be honest. I don't know what you mean. Could you explain it in a slightly different way? Do you mean like virtual reality headset stuff? Like, do I have PlayStation VR 2? Or... Oh! No, are you asking if I put it vertically? As in, do I stand my PlayStation up like this and not that? Waiting for a yes. I've sussed it out, Roman. You're good. No, well, so assuming that is the question, my PlayStation, yeah, there you go, cool. No, that's it's interesting you asked that, Roman, actually, because so I'm now on my second PS5, which is a little bit annoying. So I got the PS5 day one, and the heatsink for that wasn't like the best, so I had it stood vertically. And above the APU chip, which is a graphics processing component of the PlayStation 5, it's got liquid metal like protecting it. And because it was standing up and gravity's a thing, the liquid metal like basically slid off the APU chip. And as a result of that, I think either the chip overheats and breaks, which means that a PlayStation can't turn on, or, well, I think that's the reason, basically. So the metal slid off, and now it just doesn't work. So you could get it fixed, but I kind of want... So that was a digital-only PS5, but I wanted the disc drive PS5, so I was like, okay, well, now's a good excuse to spend another £500. So I got the disc version, but because of me standing it up like that, I was like, I'm not taking any more risks. So I've just got it horizontal, basically, because I was like, never again. So I'm gonna have to wash that out again, which is fun. So yeah, Seth, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I will probably play a few more games. How did it break? It just overheated, Roman. So this room, like in the summer, can get incredibly hot because like the summers can be fairly warm. You know, even with the window open, like PlayStation and PC on like all the time. Or I didn't have a PC at the time, but like I was on my laptop. I'd be on my laptop all day. I'd have my monitor, and like everything was just pumping out heat. So it just got very hot in here. So the PS5 overheated. The metal like essentially melted further and like slid off the PS5. So that's why it broke. So I actually went without a PS5 for a genuinely like 6 to 7 months. Thankfully, I didn't really need it, but yeah. Yeah, it fully like just switched off. Like for at least like a month, it would work okay, but then just every now and then it would just turn off at random. But then it got to a point where it just would not turn on anymore. Like I'd press the button, it would beep, and then it just wouldn't do anything. And I was like, great. So yeah, it's just fully broken. I think if you send it off to PlayStation, you can get it fixed for like £250. And I was like, sod that. If you can also then get it fixed like by someone who like specializes in console repairs. I think for like £100, which is a lot more worth it. But like I said, I used it as an opportunity to get a disc PS5. So yeah, gosh darn it! No, my two options. Let's go, Char. Haven't played Char a huge amount. He is really good though. He's good fun. I really hope we get more behind the scenes stuff for this game. The Char trailer they released last year was awesome. It did also reveal the number of hunters we'll have at launch, which is cool. That was a bit of a waste. Mistakes have been interesting. Where is your broken PlayStation? I think it's in the garage at the moment. That or it's in my wardrobe. Can't remember. I think it's in the garage at the moment though. I didn't realise as well until like literally the other day that the laser tether that this laser tether that Char has, which looks like this, is the same thing as what's in the Mandalorian that what's her face, Cara Dune uses when she's fighting that chap in Mandalorian season 2 at the end. So that's pretty cool. You should fix it. I mean, I've got a PS5 that's working just fine, so I don't need to. It would probably be good if I did. But it's £100, and like I said, I have a PS5 that works just fine, so I just don't really see the need to. It's one of those things that, like, if I had a friend who wanted a PS5, then I'd be more than happy to, like, you know, sell it to them for cheap so that they can then, like, if I you know, I'd just sell it to them for, like, I don't know, like, £75 or something. They can get it fixed for 100. It's not a bad deal, really, if you think about it. Because they're still getting a PS5 at half price. Assuming it works. So maybe what I'd do is I'd let them have it if they can get it fixed, charge them for it. That'll probably be the better thing to do just in case, but yeah. See you later. Get him. Whoops. Yes. Char is so much fun, man. Jesus. I've kind of forgot how fun it is. Oh, I kind of had a feeling that was an enemy one. Where did you get your PlayStation from? I got it from Game. You're in the UK, aren't you? So you'll know Game. Got it from them. My second one I ordered on Currys. So. That couldn't have been timed much worse. Bruh. She just keeps healing. Flippin' heck, she's low. She's so low. Damn it. Oh well. Good game.
And here are your top stars of the match.
What happens if the liquid metal spills on the PlayStation? I mean, the liquid metal is in the PlayStation. It won't spill on it. But as I said, it's on the APU chip, so it like slid off it, which meant that the chip overheated and broke the PlayStation. So, unfortunately, I can't really go into much more detail than that because there just isn't any more detail than that, really. Man, I can't wait to see. So yeah, when the other two get added to the game, so the launch of Hunters will very likely have 14 characters. Currently, you've got these 12, but then you've also got Aaron Tau and Chaos. So Aaron Tau is the Mandalorian that we saw in the very first trailer for this game, and then Chaos is a KX security droid. So Aaron, I imagine, will be a damage hunter. He was confirmed as a damage hunter a long time ago, but Sentinel used to be a damage until this update. Aaron, I will assume, is still going to be a damage, so we'll then have 6 damage hunters. Chaos, I'm thinking, is probably going to be another tank, but we'll see. I'm going to play I'm going to play 2 more games. And then I'll call it a day there. Who to play? Let's go Sentinel again. Sentinel! Is there a possibility that Hunters could release on consoles? Yeah, I think there absolutely is. So the game is releasing on mobile and Switch. So it is on the Nintendo Switch, which is obviously a console. It's not going to be on PC and it's not going to be on PC and PlayStation and Xbox at launch. But certainly, I think the game could come to those platforms. I mean, I'm playing this game on PC now anyway. Because of BlueStacks, you can do that. So, just because it's not native PC, you will be able to play it on PC. So if you'd rather play it on that, you will be able to do that, no problem. Which is quite nice. But, oh, you jammy toad. Damn it. So, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so it's not going to be on... So it will be on PC at launch, just not like a native port. It will just be BlueStacks. So that is always an option. As for PS5 and Xbox, as for PlayStation and Xbox, I think it will come to these consoles eventually. Like the sooner the better, really, I'd say. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully it does, though. That would be really neat. Maybe you should sell your old PlayStation and get an Xbox. I mean, I don't need an Xbox, though. Xbox is pointless. Everything you can get on Xbox, you can get on PC, and I have a PC, so I don't, I just, don't see the point in getting an Xbox, basically. And also, I don't need an Xbox. I've got a PlayStation 5, I've got a PC. Like, if I didn't have a PS5, then it's like, yeah, fair enough. I'd get, I'd maybe consider an Xbox, but yeah. Correct. New Indiana Jones game will be releasing on Xbox. It will, yeah. It probably, yeah. I've seen rumors saying it could be on PS5 as well, just as part of like Xbox's sort of, you know, desire to get games on other platforms. I'm not sure how true that is, but we shall see. Get him. Yeah, boys. But it will also, you know, again, you know, yes, it's going to be on Xbox, but it's also going to be on PC. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, if you can't afford like high-end gaming PCs, then obviously an Xbox is perfect. I've obviously been very lucky in that my PC has come from work, so I've got it for free. Like, it's a PC they don't need, so it's, you know, it basically, I probably won't have to give it back. So, yeah, I was very fortunate in that regard. So, you know, don't understand why Xbox games can't be on PlayStation. I mean, Xbox games are coming to PlayStation soon. Not all of them, but like Sea of Thieves, for example, is coming out on PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch on April 30th, which is my birthday. So I'm quite looking forward to that. I'm not sure I'll get it straight away, but I've always wanted Sea of Thieves anyway. And yeah, I could play it on PC, but I'm not too worried about playing games on PC, really. And also, I just don't, like... I'd want to play it with friends, and I don't know enough people who'd get it, so... We'll see. But yeah, there are... so... Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush, and another game from Xbox are coming to PlayStation this year. And then I think in the future, other Xbox games will come to PlayStation as well. Are you going to get Indiana Jones? Are you a massive fan? I mean, I like Indiana Jones. I wouldn't consider myself a massive fan. Like, I've not even seen Dial of Destiny yet, and that came out on Disney Plus months ago. So I do need to watch that at some point. I do like Indiana Jones. But, yeah. And, like, I probably will play the game. I won't necessarily play it day one. But we'll see. I mean, I still need to finish Avatar, actually, as well. I got that for Christmas and played it for, you know... I've played it a good, like, sort of 5-10 hours... Between 5 to 10 hours on it, but... yeah. I think Phil Spencer decides which games should be on platform. I mean, he's probably got a pretty big decision on that. Yeah, I would imagine so.
It's not personal.
Oh, big mistake. Ooh, nice. Give me some help, Zena. Thank you very much. Damn it. Come on. No, I really need to. No, I didn't. I went to press E to fire my rocket. Oh, thank God I've still got it. Well, that would have been so rough if I'd lost my ult there. Let's try it now. Boom. Oh, you're kidding. That's a bit annoying. There's always a risk. Do you think Starfield is going to be on PlayStation next year, or maybe Sony will make a sci-fi game? I've seen rumours about Starfield coming to PlayStation. I assume you might have seen those same ones. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it definitely could come to PlayStation. I think all these rumors said it would, but then they kind of came back and said no, it's not. But I think at some point it might. I don't think Sony are gonna be like making sort of a rival to it in any sort of way, shape, or form. But yeah, I mean we'll see.
It's not personal.
We go. Let's go.
Now for the coup de grace.
No.
I always get my mark.
Huzzah. Damn it. I was kind of hoping that worked, but it's pretty low health, so.
Now for the coup de grace.
Do you think there will be some High Republic content in Hunters? I definitely think there will be at some point, yeah. I mean, the thing is, the beauty, like, well, the interesting thing with Hunters is because of when it's set. So the game is set after the fall of the Empire. So the book takes place in like 9 ABY, so it's like 5 years after episode 6. So it's officially the time of the Mandalorian, basically. So anything from the past we can see in this game easily. Like Sentinel, for example, will never get any First Order Stormtrooper stuff, for example, which kind of sucks because there's a lot of really good sequel trilogy content that we could see in this game that we're just not going to be able to see because of the timing of it. So yeah, Sentinel's not going to be able to get Sith Trooper armor. He's not going to get First Order armor in any way. He can't have any of that, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I mean, anything in the past, that's fine. Like, J3 could easily have a skin based on any High Republic Jedi, which is awesome. And like he could get a skin based on the Jedi Vector and things like that. So yeah, I mean, Imara Vex could be, with her being a bit of like a bounty hunter kind of character. I mean, she's got a skin based on an Inquisitor now, so she might as well have like a Markian Row skin or something like that. That would be sick. But yeah, there's a lot of potential for these kind of things, really. So yeah, I think we will get High Republic content for this game at some point. It would be really cool, actually, if like the first official season is based on the Acolyte. But we'll see. I don't really know what's going to happen. But yeah. Do you watch The Boys? No, I don't. I will watch it at some point, probably, but it's not something I've watched yet. But the Gen V actor died. I mean, that's very vague. I did see something about some guy from Gen V, but I didn't know like what it was actually saying. That's a shame, though. Bless him. Is there a Death Trooper Sentinel skin? Not yet. So, in terms of the Sentinel skins I have at the moment, show me all the skins you have in Hunters. Yeah, I can do that. I might be here a while, but yeah. So this is the default Sentinel skin, and then like all of the green skins, any uncommon costume. So they're called costumes in this game because the Hunters like arena battles and stuff is like a show. you know, it's like a bit of a sport for an audience. So they're different like costumes basically. So yeah, that's where they're called costumes. So you've got like different like sort of skins for that, and then you've got some skins which aren't really like based off of actual stormtroopers, but then you have ones that are. So you've got like Incinerator Trooper from The Mandalorian and the Mortar Trooper from The Mandalorian. Holdout Trooper is just like a completely new thing. Aquanova is completely new. Cerulean is completely new. Burnt Orange is completely new. Marine Trooper's completely new as well. Carnage Armor, which is one I just got, so yeah, like a black and red one, which is quite cool. That's just like a completely new random thing. Imperial Warlord, so this is like the armor of a range trooper, as you can see by the head, but it's inspired by the client from The Mandalorian, so you can see like the Imperial Warlord like medallion there, and like the things on his shoulders. That like Werner Herzog, you know, the German I Want to See the Baby from Mando episode, like season 1 stuff. So that's based off of him. And then you've got the DT Sentry Droid skin. So DT Sentry Droids were first seen in Star Wars Rebels, and they were also in Star Wars Jedi Survivor as enemies. So Sentinel here has got a DT Sentry Droid hollowed out, like just taken off the armor plating and just put it on himself, which is sick. So they're all of my Sentinel skins, but then you do also have the Shore Trooper as well. So Sentinel, so there's this normal Shore Trooper, but then there is also the Shore Trooper Captain, which is the one that's got like the blue across the shoulder. So there's also that in this game. There's also a Scout Trooper Sentinel skin, as well as a Mud Trooper, like the Mimban Mud Trooper. You can also get a Mimban Mercenary. So this is like the Mud Trooper armor that Stormtroopers would wear on Mimban. But Amara, this is like a Mud Trooper like integrated into Amara's outfit, which is really cool. So yeah, it says here that she had to do a job on Mimban once, so she was like given this armor and stuff like that. So weren't DT Sentry Droids inspired by old Legends Dark Troopers? They probably were, yeah. I mean, they had they do very much have like Dark Trooper sort of design, but even like the Dark Troopers in canon from Mando season 2, like they were clearly inspired. Like they clearly look a lot like this helmet has got a lot of the markings of a new Dark Trooper as well, which is quite cool. I mean, DT could literally stand for Dark Trooper. That's the thing. It's like DT Sentry Droid is like a Dark Trooper Sentry Droid sort of thing. So it might not, but yeah. So they're my skins for Sentinel. I'll go over Slingshot now. So Dizzy the Ugnaught, this is your standard skin, and then you just have different colour variations and things of that, basically. You got a Varactor one, which is the Varactor is the beast that Obi-Wan rides in Episode 3, the one that screams when he's, you know, fighting General Grievous and whatnot. Doug, so like Sebulba, which is quite cool. That's just the Bronzium one. But then you've got Imperial Biker and like Pod Racer Pilot. So the weapon wrap is the Droideka itself. So default skin, different colour variations. There's the Varactor one again. This is a new like Prospect one that's sort of like inspired by Mustafar. Doug paintwork, so this is like one inspired by Sebulba's Pod Racer, which is really cool. Bronzium paintwork is basically like just your standard Droideka, which is pretty cool. And then I've got Tatooine Dream, which is a Pod Racer, and then Aftermarket Sweep, so it's like a sweep bike. But you'll notice that obviously I've got Scout Trooper for Dizzy, so the Droideka itself then has a skin which is the 7-4Z speeder bike, so the bikes they use in Endor and other places. So that's cool. Groz. This is your standard Mighty Champion, different colour variations again. Same for the most part. Shadow Legends Champion, so it's basically just default skin but looks green, kind of cool. Huttball Jacket, so it looks a bit inspired by like Luke's Episode 4 Celebration outfit. Furious Warmonger is like Wookiee Chieftain, which is really cool. Some Huttball like clothing and armor, which is really nice. And then Shire Bird Defender. So the Shire Bird is the bird from Jedi Fallen Order. This is armor of like a Guardian for it, which is really cool. Groz's clubs, actually, I don't know if I have anything cool for him with the clubs. Oh, I do. So these are quite nice, some of these. But you've got DT Sentry clubs, so literally the arms of DT Sentry Droid were in this game already, and now they're on Sentinel. And then you have Huttballer clubs, which are the arms of a B1 battle droid, as you can see here. B1 droids are flimsy. So I'm going to put these on. But there's also arms of a B2 super battle droid in this game as well for him, which is really cool. Char, don't really have anything too exciting for him yet. This is his default outfit. You'll notice on the back he's got like a skull, and there's like the mouthpiece of that. So this is of a Nexu, which is the beast that like claws Padme in Episode 2. And then this Ravenak diver skin's really cool. So a Ravenak, you can see there's a skull of a Ravenak there. That's the big like walrus-like beast that tries to take down the Razor Crest in Mando Season 1, Episode 1. What's your favourite Star Wars TV show? Mandalorian, or The Bad Batch, and Ahsoka. Favourite live-action TV show is Ahsoka, I'd say, based off of just one season. The Acolyte is my most anticipated show, like, ever, basically, at the moment with Star Wars. Like, more than Ahsoka and Mando and everything like that. So, yeah, very, very excited for that. Oh, that's cool. This Ravenak Diver one's actually got snow on his feet. I didn't realise that. That's really cool. But yeah, you can see here, it's cold on Pagadon, which is the planet that he's on in The Mandalorian. Zaina's got quite a few skins, so this is her default outfit, and then again, different colour variations. Some slightly more unique and interesting colour variations. This Spec Ops veteran's based on Han Solo's like Corellia outfit. From, if you remember, from Solo, when he's got like the white and blue jacket, this is based off of that, I think. Merlo Veteran is based off of Padme from the Clone Wars. I think this is like her jacket and top are like the other way round for Padme, but yeah, that's really cool. And then Mon Cala Krikana's, this is like a Huttball team that because Zaina's a big Huttball fan, so yeah. And then Veteran Sensor, so this is another skin inspired by Padme, which is just awesome. This Phoenix Smuggler one is based off of Hera, so you've got like Hera's trousers there and whatnot. The hair is very much Sabine though, so I think it's a bit of like a Hera and Sabine like hybrid skin. Then you've just got a standard Rebel Officer outfit, and then you've got this like Outer Rim Marshal sort of skin, which is quite cool. Tales of the Jedi is the best TV series. Tales of the Jedi is awesome. Bad Batch though, like Bad Batch is probably my favorite like animated show at the moment, like as a full series. Rebels, but depending on how Bad Batch finishes, it could easily be Bad Batch. So this is Zaina's Blaster. It's a modified DL-44, so again different color variations, but then this is like the Senatorial Blaster, so again it's just like the heavy modified thing. But here you go, there's Padme Amidala mentioned. Then you've got the Phoenix Blaster, so this is like a Blurg pistol, which is really cool. Then you have Officer's A280 CFE, so it's basically Cassian's blaster pistol. And then you've got this Marshall Special, which is just so nice. Can't remember what gun what that is, but it's just nice. Sprocket's a really interesting one. So like everyone basically has like a set theme of skins. So like Zaina, for example, will get skins inspired by like Rebel and New Republic troopers and things like that, and like female leaders and stuff. It seems so. Sprocket, for example, like so this is his default skin, but you know, different color variations, all very nice and whatnot. This is where it gets more interesting though. Iron Squadron, it mentions Mark Matt in here, so. Yeah, and then you've also got Cloud9, so it's a Cloud Car pilot outfit. And then you've got Troikin Racer, which is like Pod Racer sort of skin. But then if you look at weapon wraps, this is that's the Iron Squadron chair. So if you look back to Star Wars Rebels, I think it was season 2 or 3. Mark Matin, who is General Sato's like nephew, he runs Iron Squadron, and this skin is based off of Iron Squadron's ship. And then Sprocket wears the outfit that Mark Matin wore. This Cloud chair is literally a chair inspired by the Cloud car from Cloud City, and then Sprocket himself wears the Cloud car pilot. So that's what you can expect to see a lot from Sprocket. Is basically just outfits where he himself is the pilot and his chair are like the ships. And that's actually very much the same with Slingshot. Slingshot himself, Dizzy the Ugnaught, is like the pilot, so like the Imperial speeder bike person, and then Slingshot the Droideka is then like the speeder, basically. Scorer, less interesting at the moment, I'd say. That's a default, and then you've just got, again, different colour variations. Starts to get a bit more interesting, like here. This one's really cool, Crimson Surgeon. So she did work for Crimson Dawn. Here, that there, this owl, you can't see it because of me there, but you can maybe make this out. That's an owl. That's Gorgara from Jedi Fallen Order mentioned there. In season 2, do you think we're going to see Emperor Palpatine and Darth Plagueis in season 2 of what, Tales of the Jedi? If so, then absolutely not. No, I don't think we'll see that. I think we could maybe see like how Ventress survives or something. I don't really know, but yeah, this is my favourite one. This looks like helmet-wise looks a little bit Enfys Nest inspired, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's Scorer. Utuni. Default outfit, and then again just different colour variations. They made these colour variations so much better in the January update. And then you kind of got like basically almost default Jawas, and then yeah, it's mostly just different like interesting colours, and then you've got like a cool Huttball skin for them. This skin's quite cool because it's just inspired by an IG Assassin droid, so in the back here you literally have an IG Assassin droid just chilling. And then on his head you've got like an IG Assassin droid head piece, so that's cool. J3, you've got a lot of cool stuff. So this is a default outfit, which is just Obi-Wan from Episode 3. Different colour variations once again. Then you've got Bronze Jedi, which is inspired by Anakin. What do you expect from Tales Season 2? I really don't know what to expect from Tales Season 2, to be honest. I'm kind of hoping, like, Tales Season 1 was perfect because it just, like, set up things for Ahsoka a little bit more. And then, like, Count Dooku, I loved the fact that we literally got to see Count Dooku's, like, fall to the Sith. Like, that was amazing. I need to rewatch that because I've only seen it the one time when it came out. But my god, that was so... Like, to be able to actually see Count Dooku, like, erase Kamino from the archives was... That was something I'd always, like, really wanted to see. So to actually be able to see that was so cool. So yeah, this is, like, kind of an Anakin-inspired skin. And then you've got Starfighter, which is inspired by Obi-Wan's Delta 7. That was the best episode in my life. Yeah, it was such a good episode. And, like, Yaddle, like, seeing how Yaddle, like, died as well was pretty mental. This skin is called Interceptor, so this is based off of Anakin's ETA-2 Interceptor from Episode 3 and, like, the later stages of the Clone Wars. Devoted Guardian is Jedi Temple Guard, which is really cool. And then this Jedi Master one would have made more sense if it was Qui-Gon inspired, but I'm, like, 99% sure it's Kelleran Beck, just because you can see, like, there's markings here and here, which Kelleran has, so... yeah, and then he's got lightsabers based on these things, so that's the default. Different colours, and then... yeah. This is quite a cool design. See, this looks like Qui-Gon's, like, Episode 1 Obi-Wan lightsaber, not Kelleran Beck's, but... I mean, it could be Kelleran Beck's. I don't actually know what his lightsaber looks like. Let's have a look. I mean, he has 2 actually, so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not Caloran Beck's lightsabers, but oh well. Yeah. Do you think we should see Balin's skull in Tales of the Jedi? I would love to see that. It'd be really sad about why can't I remember his name now? I can't believe his name's gone to me, but yeah, I mean, I'd love to see that. Like, seeing Balin as a Jedi and, like, speaking to Anakin, that would be sick. I'd love to see that. Do you think Dave Filoni should be the new Lucasfilm CEO? Absolutely not, no. Dave Filoni should never be CEO. That's not, like, to say he's not capable. It's just, if Dave Filoni becomes CEO... or they don't call it CEO, they call it president with like Lucasfilm and like Marvel and stuff like that, because they're owned by Disney. But no, Dave Filoni should never become Lucasfilm president, because that Dave Filoni becoming president of Lucasfilm completely takes away the freedom he has to create stories. Like, Dave's position currently at Lucasfilm is, I think, Chief Creative Officer or something, which is pretty much as high as he can go. Is as high as I think he should go, because if he becomes president, which maybe maybe in the future he will, right? If he is kind of like done telling stories, then because he wouldn't be able to have as much of an impact and an input on the stories of things. I mean, maybe he would. Because, I mean, the thing is, like, the Bad Batch, it says, like, all created by Dave Filoni. It's not. Dave Filoni does not, like... Yes, he did work for the Bad Batch, but it's, like, not his show in any way. Like, Dave Filoni is on, like, the Bad Batch credited, because he would have contributed ideas, sure, but, like, Brad Rowell and Jennifer Corbett are, like, the 2, like, main people on Clone Wars, basically. Like, someone made a really good point earlier. Like, Dave Filoni is credited on the Bad Batch, essentially how George Lucas is credited on everything Star Wars, basically. So yes, Dave would have had some input. It was actually Dave's idea to bring Ventress back, but in terms of, like, the execution and all that stuff, and the way it was written and directed and all that stuff, that's all, like, Brad Rowell and Jennifer Corbett. So they deserve, like, full credit, really, for the way the Bad Batch has gone. Amara Vex skins, though. Some really cool ones with Amara. This is her default outfit, which you would have seen in comic books. Again, different colour variations. Some more, like, swanky colour variations. Nar Shaddaa mentioned here. I think this one might be in a comic. I feel like I've seen an adaptation of this somewhere. This one's just her default outfit, but without her helmet on. Martial Protocol, which is kind of cool. Dewlock Wolf. This is a really interesting skin. Forgot I had it, honestly. But a Dewlock is like a creature from Endor, which I think were in, like, the Ewok cartoons or something. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then there's this Imperial Inquisitor skin, which is awesome. Then you've got this Durg skin. So I've heard that Durg, the bounty hunter, was nigh unkillable. He was a Gendai, so you could. The only way to kill a Gendai, I think, is to blow up. I think it's like destroy their brain, basically. But Durg, if you've ever watched, like, the 2003, 2004 Clone Wars, like, cartoons, Durg was a bounty hunter in that. And yeah, he is now in the comics as well, so he is canon before this game. And yeah, this is a skin based off of that, which just looks incredible. Then you've got this Galactic Redeemer, which is pretty interesting, very unique. This Fortress Annihilation skin is pretty cool. And then you've got this like Desert Isolation one as well. Then you got some Wrap and Wraps. This is the so her blaster is an A280, just heavily modified. And then so again, it's like different color variations, slightly different model this time as well now. And then yeah, like the Inquisitor rifle, Galactic Redeemer, and Marshall Centennial. This is one of my favorite ones, I'd say. But so that's Imara. Diego, not a lot of really interesting ones again at the moment. Standard, you know, different color variants, some more swankier ones, and then that one's kind of cool. This one's my favorite one, and then you know his blaster, nothing too crazy at the moment either. That's what it is by default. Different color variations, some model tweaks now. These ones, and yeah, pretty nifty. And then we have Reeve to wrap up the skins. So default skin, different color variations, more color variations. This is sort of where it gets a little bit more interesting. So again, it's just this one like changes the armor quite a bit, which is really nice. And then this is the same armor but a different color, different face paint. This is a skin inspired by Darth Maul, which is just sick. And then this is the like Sith Lord sort of one. Oh yeah, here we go. Balada had some old Sith armor lying around, just needed to a couple little touches up to make it my own. So, yeah, so that like, I mean, we kind of assumed it was Sith armor anyway, but from it being in Luthen's shop to this, then yeah, it is ancient Sith armor. And so Balada the Hutt is the owner of, yeah, this is the Starkiller helmet. So originally it was Starkiller's Sith Stalker. If you look at the back of Luthen Rael's shop in Andor, you'll see the helmet with like with this like sort of armor plating and stuff like that. So yeah, this game officially confirms that it's old Sith armor basically. So we could see it someday again, basically. So anything Sith related, Reeve will get stuff inspired by it, basically. So yeah, that's a default lightsaber, which is a pretty cool design. Different color variation, so it just changes the grip. More swanky color changes, slightly different model now. This is that Sith, like, Starkiller design lightsaber, which is just nuts. And then you've got Darth Maul's lightsaber hilt here as well. So, yeah. So they are all of the skins I own. You do also get stickers, which are really fun. So there's, you know, thumbs down, thumbs up. Like, you get stickers for each, like, character with, like, different emotions. So, like, disgusted, shocked, sad. So everyone will have their own sort of variations of that, which no one else can use. But then there's also some really cool skins that like stickers you can use for everyone. So stickers, for example, are basically just emotes that you can like just chuck up in the air, and yeah, these were added in September last year, I think. I'm a big fan of them personally. I don't really use them that much, but I definitely want to use them more because I really like them. But you also get really interesting references. So there's like a Jar Jar Binks sticker here. Narkina 5 prison outfit there as well. Yeah, Sith Stalker helmet. A Varactyl from episode 3. Last Jedi Luke reference here. This isn't actually... Oh, I mean, I guess it's technically meant to be Luke, but it's like obviously not... You know, if the the stickers aren't really like, you know, all canon like things. This is the Hypernova, so the Hutt ship that like runs the place basically. And then you also then have victory poses. So this is just like the default one. Then you got this one. Then you got that one. And then you got that one. Some of the victory poses can be animated, which is cool. There actually used to be intro animations as well. So you'd like choose your character in the game and then they do an intro animation. Yeah, like the game's changed quite a lot. When you go into a game now, it's a case of just everyone chooses their hunter and you'll just like come up on the board thing. But it used to be a case of, I think it was how Overwatch did it or how another game did it, where so a person chooses a character at a time. So it's like I choose first, so I choose my hunter, and then it does like an intro animation. And then someone else will choose their hunter, and then it plays the intro animation. And so it would do that. So like getting into a game took a fair bit of time. So they thought, nah, that's kind of bad. So they changed it, which for the best. I've got so many Diego victory poses. Holy crap! That's mental. I've got like no skins for Diego. But actually, no, that's a lie. I've got like so many victory poses for him. Jesus. What am we looking for with you? Stickers. Oh, this is quite a good one. Poor Ankor. I guess maybe that's not available for everyone. Well, hopefully it is. But this is cool as well. Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon here, and then you've got a Darth Maul Reeve versus Kelleran Beck. J3. It would have made more, again, I keep saying this, it would have made more sense for this skin to be Qui-Gon inspired, but it's just not. Because it's like, there's this Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, there's this Qui-Gon and Darth Maul sticker here, this Qui-Gon and Darth Maul sticker here, but then this is Darth Maul versus Kelleran Beck. It's like, what? Does this game have Easter eggs? I mean, it depends on how much you, like, ultimately, what would you define as an Easter egg? Because, yes. I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, I mean, this game is full of references, right? So there's a lot of things just really on the nose, like this and, that. Who am I? Let's go with, well, let's just look at the shop, right? Again, this skin for J3 is inspired by Jocasta Nu, the Jedi Librarian from Episode 2 and the Clone Wars. This is a reference to the old steward droid from Star Tours. Not the one that's currently in there, but like the one from like the original Star Tours stuff. And then my brother's just actually sent me the screenshot of Rugosa, which is quite funny. So they're like ones that are like really on the nose references, and you've got things taken straight out of Star Wars, like the Shore Trooper. But then you've got, if you look at this, for example, you've got Rugosa Coral Green. So this skin isn't anything like specifically taken from Star Wars. It's like a fancy color variation of Imara's default appearance, but the title of it, Rugosa Coral Gear, Rugosa is the planet from Star Wars: The Clone Wars Season 1, Episode 1, which is Ambush, where Yoda and the Coruscant Guard go to Rugosa and essentially try and get a treaty with the Toyarians, basically. Like, so that in itself, if you consider this Rugosa mention like an Easter egg, there are so many in this game that it's just not even funny. Like, I don't own all of the skins, so I can't like show all of them off. But yeah, the amount of references in this game is just crazy because, like, yeah, Kelleran Beck inspired, Jedi Temple Guard, ETA-2 Jedi Interceptor from Anakin, Obi-Wan's Delta 7, like super like direct on the nose references and like inspirations, and then yeah, you've just got like titles and like taglines that are like, yep, that's clearly inspired by that, or that's a reference from this. So yeah, the game is full of those kind of things. I am going to call it a day there, though. I was actually intending on ending like half an hour ago, but I got stuck talking about skins again. So My bad. But yeah, I'll definitely be back on Hunters again next week at some point. I've got loads of content planned for the game coming up, so make sure you subscribe and don't miss out on any of that. But that is it from me today. Have a good rest of your weekend. Happy Easter to you all as well. Thank you for watching, and may the force be with you always.